Well, good morning here from Omaha, Nebraska. And I slept maybe 4 or 5 hours last night. It's been absolutely explosive of what's going on after the new year with Sizzle.
Yeah.
So good morning, and we're so excited about today's topic. And certainly today's topic is why Sizzle. And you know, it really starts with our founder, Tom Maurer Sr., his vision, certainly at a 440,000 square foot manufacturing facility, manufacturing for 40 competitors or people in the space that we're in and another 40 privately held companies out there, but absolutely a giant in the industry. I've been in it for a number of decades in the manufacturing and a number of years in the industry of the network marketing industry. In fact, took a company, the 5th largest in the world out of the 10,000 companies worldwide. He's already built one to $1 billion. So he has that expertise and experience to know what it takes to go from zero to hero, or $100 to $1 billion worth of net worth, or how do you take something from a small factory to the largest factory in North America in the making manufacturing products for this industry. But he's been so excited, and he said, Dan, we are now, because we're in 40-plus countries. We spent $18 million for our infrastructure to get everybody paid in 40 countries. He said, Dan, today is the day. I want to explode the world on what's going to change the playing field in this industry. And you know, Tom, good morning. There's literally hundreds of people listening this morning, and I know there'll be over thousands of people listening on Monday because what you're going to announce on Monday. But, Tom, good morning. We're listening, and welcome to Wake Up with Sizzle.
Well, good morning, everybody, and thanks, Dan. Today is a monumental day for you and also for Sizzle and for tens of millions of people throughout the world who are looking for just exactly what we're going to talk about today. I put an announcement yesterday on Facebook, and then we did a blast on to all our distributor force and on the internet and the website that we're going to announce the super nuke of them all. And that's exactly what we're going to do here today. And then we're going to follow up Monday where we tell our story, and I'm going to tell the story in its complete entirety. And what we're talking about is two of the greatest things that have ever happened in the history of network marketing, in my opinion, and combined together as one. The biggest single item that has ever been sold and that continues to be sold in network marketing is weight loss. There's nothing like weight loss for building big organizations, and gigantic ones have been built over the years because of the power of weight loss. And now here we come at the end of the holiday season, where everyone has started at Thanksgiving, gone through Christmas, through New Year's, and put on those pounds. They've made those New Year's resolutions, and what is the New Year's resolution? Got to lose weight. And we all want to do it anyway, and 60% of Americans are overweight, in fact, as North Americans, and that is becoming an epidemic that is being found around the world with extraordinary amounts of weight that people are now carrying that they didn't just even 20 years ago. We have such a rich diet with so many fatty foods and so many things to improve flavor that increases our weight. And so as a consequence, weight is an epidemic. There's no other way of saying it, weight gain. So weight loss is the biggest product in network marketing history and continues to be today. There's another that has come from out of nowhere, and that is coffee. And coffee is the one that is sensational, now growing around the world. And we've seen companies come from small to becoming big on just selling health coffee. And so that combination of coffee and weight loss is now reaching a proportion that is going to dominate the world, because now I'm going to talk to you about Sizzle Weight Loss Coffee. And it is on a scale like nothing you've ever seen before. Now, if you are going to sell a product, first of all, there's three things. You need to find a need, create doubt, provide a solution. Well, find a need. People are drinking coffee every single day, and they're not getting paid on it. Now, some are, but most of the world is not. So drinking coffee and getting paid is a big thing. The second thing is with that is people know that coffee is bad for them. But now coffee can be good for them. And it's not just the ingredient that is used that's added to coffee. Most coffee companies are adding Ganoderma. Yeah, it's okay. It's a good ingredient. But next to Chaga, studies are showing that Chaga is 100 times more effective than Ganoderma is, and that doesn't come from us. That's coming from Russians and Japanese and Korean scientists that are putting that report out. So we have a coffee that is extraordinary with its health benefits, with Chaga, with Ganoderma to a much lesser degree. Let's not give Ganoderma the praise that it deserves. It's a good ingredient, but it's hardly great like Chaga is. And then we have Bacopa. That is another great product. And we have Yerba Mate. That is another great product. So, but the king of them all is Chaga. So we have a great health product with our coffee. And we also have a great system for weight loss with our Fit and Fabulous. Those two go together really well in improving a person's health and also for losing weight. But now we've decided to put everything we could into coffee, into an incredibly powerful, a super nuke formula of weight loss coffee. So there we have a tremendous need right there. We found the need. Coffee and weight loss, spectacular weight loss. The second thing is to create doubt. People are trying to lose weight on coffee. Is coffee healthy? I don't think most coffees are healthy, even if they add a health ingredient to it by the way that they're processed. So there's another big advantage because we don't roast our coffee dark. We cook it to perfection, and we don't create all of those potentially harmful ingredients that you can do by dark roasting coffee the way that most coffees is made. The next thing is provide a solution. Well, we have micro-ground coffee, and so it's cooked to perfection, and then we don't freeze-dry it. We don't make instant from freeze-drying it. Freeze-drying drives off so many things. Then if you've tasted these coffees that are out in the marketplace today, that are the instant coffees, they're bitter coffees. Number one, the beans, they're not using the extraordinary bean that we are. We're using the Panama Geisha Bouquet Geisha coffee bean, which is the world's best tasting flavor as rated by the World Coffee Association. So we don't want to run it through an instant process and freeze dry it because you drive off most of the components. So we micro grind it, and then we cryogenically freeze it so that it can be ground so we don't lose any of those powerful things. So now here we have a coffee